going in and out of parking lots, just the side to pop out like that.
Subaru Crosstrek Owners Canada. Welcome guys, this is the first video of our kind of a trip. Some of the guys were doing it for 2 nights, some were just only on 1 day. So we were at Severn, Ontario, as we were driving through a couple trails. So a few of the people that were there were Wing Tracy, 19, Chronicle / Turtle, Daniel, Jake, Jacobs, Subi Moose, Ram, WRX, and the rest should be in the description later on. So yeah, we were driving through neighborhoods before we actually hit the trail. So I'm gonna talk to you guys to comment of what is happening. So we are driving through neighborhoods. Was where I was like, uh-oh, or the fun parts that's it's gonna get fun from here, and driving with them, with a pack of us together. So in total we had 8 vehicles, 1 WRX, all the rest was Crosstreks, but also 1 Tacoma. So 1 Tacoma with us to basically just join in the fun with us, and it was good. Out of the rest of the other vehicles, most of them were modified, have skid plates or lifted. My car was the Subaru Crosstrek Outdoor 2021, and I was the one who was mostly stock, only had mud flaps and a few accessories on my car, and that's pretty much it. So it was gnarly, and first time driving in these conditions. So everyone was slowing down as we were driving through a turn. Just to recur everything, there is an Outback. So out of 8 vehicles, Outback, Tacoma, WRX, then the rest was Crosstreks. The only thing is, with the GoPro, when you are driving through these trails, it looks like I am driving pretty fast, but it was actually a little bit slower, not really this fast. But everyone else was having fun, and this was when our cars were starting to get messy with the muds and stuff. And of course, we love driving our vehicles and making a mess. And we were arriving here. people that were joining with us was that most of them live around Aurelia, because Aurelia is really near to the destination where we were driving this trail, so it was more convenient for them. But there are people that were from Peterborough, one person from Peterborough, and me and my friend, we were from Scarborough, Ontario, so more, Toronto. So it took us around 2 hours just to arrive to that destination. But it was a good trip to go to because you don't see this in the city. And going to these areas, it was beautiful, really gorgeous nature all around us, and it gives a challenge for our driving and also for our vehicles. There's puddles and stuff, you just love to speed up, but you can't hit your friend's car right in front of you, so you still have to slow down. You can't just speed run recklessly. Between the driving through the trails, so basically we went to about 4 trails back and forth, but 2 of the trails was me driving, and the other 2 trails, it was my friend Jay driving my vehicle that was tagging along with me, and we had fun. But the most funniest thing is it's my vehicle and I drove a little bit reckless. So at the end of the day, don't drive to between bushes and hitting bushes, and don't care what is going on to your vehicle, because there are little scratches on my car on the right side of my car that you'll see. Bushes, this doesn't look like it's anything here, but there were bushes that were really gnarly, and I didn't care and just drove through them, hitting them like a maniac. That it was. So yeah. At first, because it rained a day or the day before, so pretty hard. So some places are very muddy and wet. And later, the second trail that will be shown here later on is looks like it's a swamp now, in a way, because how much it rained. So this is my friend checking the vehicle, Jay. So as we stopped at a different place, just stop there for a little while. Then we start to continue to move again. Okay, this is when we start moving back again, and we start to keep on going. And there's a part that there was like a pipe that you should see soon. That I drove over it. You know, the car was only 8.7 ground clearance. It was still okay, but drove a little bit reckless over that. Seeing that this point there, drove over it. Boom. All was fine. No damages or anything, but nearly hitting the undercarriage because me being crazy driving and see all these bushes. I didn't care. Hit the bushes. So, first time going these areas. This was the first trail as we stopped on the side, and later on we went back to it in another round, and we went to the third or the fourth trail afterwards. So after this part, you can see it will cut to the last trail. So this was the last trail. And hope you guys, when you guys watch the whole thing, and if you guys hear some clink noise, that was nearly end of going back to where we stopped right here. You should hear my license plate completely fall off. So yes, my license plate fell off, and we couldn't find it. Basically, it was in the water, but with the GoPro you can hear it fall off, but you don't see it. And this part of the trail, my friend Jay was driving it as he was having a blast with my vehicle. if you hear a lot of like clinking noises driving through the glass, no, the grass actually, you just hearing the grass hitting a GoPro, so you hear a lot of clinking noises because it's just the grass hitting the GoPro and it's making that noise. And starting from around here, you see the waterworks after this little path. And here comes the waterworks. So this stretch of the trail, it was the most fun part of the trail, but because there is actually a tree down that not allow any of us to continue on the trail. So we have to turn around, and that's really tight area. So we had to take turns, so 3 vehicles at a time, going through the trail. So I pretty much rejoined going there first. So the Tacoma was the one that is helping out. Actually, let's see if we can actually go through it, because Tacoma is a different type of vehicle. It's big ass truck. We have Crosstreks, so it's a little bit different. And you can see the waterworks splashing on my GoPro. It looks like a swamp. It literally does. Camera's a little bit wet, but if you could see, there's a tree pretty much at the trail. Even if we had chainsaw or anything, it'll be a difficult time cutting that, and it's gonna take forever. So for us, I turn back around. So we have to reverse our vehicles to go back around. So once we're back on the water part of the trail, so we're going to show you a different perspective. So it will be Wing Tracy 19's perspective on her run of the trail, as we were back at the trail and just waited for them as they were first time going through that area. But right now, this is the part where I'm still driving, or my partner's driving my car. Some piece of grass or something on the GoPro. At least there's a splash, so that splash that we went through, you see pretty soon with this water, and that thing comes off. So right now it's just blocking the screen. So we came for a stop, so we have to rev our vehicles because there's water in our vehicles. So get out as much water as much as possible and head back. Then this part is the other group. Same area, but different perspective. To my vehicle here and the pickup truck. So now we start back moving again slowly. So this is the part that when we're heading back, it's when the license plate fell off. Just listen carefully, and each of the water driving by, you will definitely hear your license plate fall off in a way. The first big splash that takes off the grass off the screen, the license plate's still on, but after the next one is when that license plate, just hear a clink in a noise. this was the one that I think that basically the thing comes off and you don't see your license plate anymore. I lost my license plate. Driving back and arriving at the entrance of pretty much everyone else just waiting for us. So we're just arriving and driving back as people should see us. So we're slowly driving back. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Pretty long one. It's like almost half an hour to watch all of this. But hope you guys enjoy this. Yeah, hope we have another trip like this in the future. So stay tuned.